people, we're back in it for another one, and we're going to switch it up for a video on the channel today. I've been getting asked to cover this by a subscriber, and this is a situation that I'm not too familiar with. I'm just learning about it now. As you guys know, basically this whole summer I've been kind of out of the gaming loop. I've just been living life and handling other business. You know, we've kind of been out of the loop with a lot of shit. But this is pretty disgusting. And normally I don't like to talk about this shit, but like, I mean, politics, religion, there's just certain things you don't want to talk about on YouTube. I try to keep this channel mostly about the games, but this is just too disgusting. And this is coming from somebody who's working on a game that a lot of us are looking forward to. So I feel like I have to speak on this for a minute. So after Charlie Kirk's assassination, this governor comes out here and says the best way to honor Charlie Kirk's memory is to continue his work. Now we got this developer of Battlefield 6, Brian J. Audette, this little fuckboy. He quote tweets this governor and says some ideologies are so repugnant they don't deserve debate, and what Charlie Kirk engaged in was not in good faith. It was inflammatory rhetoric designed to foment the kind of violence that took his life. Spare us your center-right pandering governor. I've seen some other things from this dude, this Brian Audette. Honestly, we don't even need to look at it. This is all we need here. Like, how is this dude still employed over there at Battlefield 6? And he's still, like, I just checked. He's still employed. How? This is absolutely fucking disgusting. Listen, there's no way you're ever going to spin. I don't care how you feel about the person. You're never going to spin it where I'm ever going to agree with you that somebody deserves to lose their life, especially in this way that Charlie Kirk was assassinated, because he said words that you don't like. You talk about the ultimate pussy. How fragile are you? You're going to go kill a man because he said a couple things that hurt your feelings? I mean, if that sits right with you, there's a problem there. All right? I don't care how you feel about the dude. I don't know Charlie Kirk all that well. Like, I'm not really engaged all that much with this stuff. But from what I've seen from Charlie Kirk, he seems pretty effective in what he does. He doesn't advocate for violence. I see a lot of people trying to twist and spin different things that he says. I remember seeing some people trying to say that he was a racist, and they were talking about a couple of specific videos, and I actually went and watched the videos, and I was like, no, he's not racist at all, dude. You're just taking what he said out of context. Like, you want to be a victim. You want to be offended by something, so you're twisting what he said, and now you're a victim looking for pity. Like, he's not racist at all, not from what I've seen. And we're not just talking about the man, which is a tragedy in itself, being assassinated like that for something like this. We're talking about a husband, and we're talking about a father. And what makes this situation even more disgusting is I'm seeing people over there on Twitter, on the socials, with proof, getting banned from Steam, from the moderators over there on Steam, just asking for the dude to be fired. Like, they're not cussing, they're not saying anything, like, they're not going overboard with it or nothing like that. They're just bringing up the situation and asking for Brian Audette to be fired, and they're getting banned. Comments are being hidden over there from the Battlefield 6 official Twitter account. Anybody who speaks on this situation, that, like, I mean, the fact that they're not doing anything, the fact that this dude is still employed, that's disgusting. Like, I mean, I don't know how you even explain that, but like trying to silence people, trying to cover it up, that looks even worse. Now, there's a whole lot of people calling for a boycott of Battlefield 6. A lot of people canceling their pre-orders. A lot of people talking about they're not going to be buying it at all. And I completely get it. There's also a lot of people who worked really hard on this game that don't share this bitch's view, this Brian Audette. There's people who worked very hard on this game that do not agree with what this fuckboy said. So it's, you know, we're in a sticky situation with this one here. This Brian Audette does not deserve a job, period. That's where I'm at with it. Like, he needs to be gone. He needed to be gone fucking as soon as before he even posted this, he needed to be gone. But I completely get it. Everybody who's boycotting Battlefield 6, I get it. I still think it's going to sell and hit crazy numbers. There's a lot of people who don't care about this. There's a lot of people who are going to feel that way, that there's a lot of other people who work very hard on the game, and as long as the game is fun, they are still going to play it. I'm going to keep this video kind of short though, guys. I'm sure you can understand, but rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. This whole situation is absolutely disgusting. I cannot believe that we have people in this world that actually think like this. Don't care what you feel about the man. I do not give a hot shit how you feel about Charlie Kirk. If you agree with this Brian Audette, yeah, that's a situation, man. You need to be on some meds or something. Nobody deserves to lose their life because they said words you don't like. That's all I got for this one. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.